Wres7leBration. Going down, it's the Wres7leBration. CIW, Wres7leBration. Check it, it's the Wres7leBration.
CIW presents the anniversary 7-year Wres7leBration.
Yeah, it's a Wres7leBration. Happy anniversary, everyone!
Ooh,
7 years, going strong. I am the Colonist.
And I am A Bizzle.
And welcome to the Colonial Impact Wrestling 7-year anniversary Wres7leBration Day 4 main event on the day that we debuted. We are kicking it off with the original match. Now that Michael Corleone has officially brought home the bacon, both literally and figuratively. Thank you for this. Nice mix between chewy and crisp, I have to say.
There was bacon in the green room, and they brought it here.
Yep. I think thanks to Corleone, of course, keeping CIW in control. But these two,
I remember this,
have such a long history. Prince of Persia, of course, he whips out his sword, and then nobody wants to see it anymore.
Nope. I remember these guys duking it out.
I've got some interesting stats for you, sir. This is where the stat books really get good.
Okay.
So, this rivalry, they've had 5 matches in the past. Symbiote Spiderman has won 2 of them. Prince of Persia has won 2 of them. Symbiote Spider-Man lost to Prince of Persia in a 15-minute Ironman match.
Everyone's gone silent.
And they're gone.
They didn't like that.
They do not like the sword. They do not like weaponry.
It's not a good sword.
Not a good look.
That's a bad sword.
Not a good look. You know what it is? It's because it's a Dollar Tree store.
And it's also
sword.
It's a craftsman.
It's a $1
device.
sword. It's really, they know that it's not a real sword. Don't take it seriously.
Put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't even take it. But here comes Symbiote Spider-Man. One half of the Heroes of Fortune as we saw them reunite yesterday.
Yep.
And of course you can see that anytime. All you gotta do is like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Switch it to all. And that is how you're gonna get all 3 days of previous action, including the hype shows.
Do that.
Here we got here, and now as I mentioned that 15-minute Ironman that Prince of Persia won, the reason I mentioned that is that this is going to be a 20-minute Ironman.
Oh boy.
Going up against these two. Here's the crazy stat of this. The Prince of Persia in their first Ironman match won that match 4-1.
Right.
So he has a win against Symbiote Spider-Man, but here's the craziest record. Prince of Persia's record right now is 2-12.
Okay.
His only 2 wins have been against Symbiote Spider-Man.
Wow.
Will he make it a third here tonight? He has lost to everybody else. As far as Symbiote Spider-Man, as far as his overall record, including Battle Royals and disqualifications, countouts, and draws, is 6-14-1.
Okay. What do you know?
So this match going to be certainly a battle of the Titans. The series tied at 2.
Here we
Who
go.
will get match 5? Who will win match 5? 20 minutes in this. Who you got, AB?
Well, let's see here. I may go my friend Symbiotic Spider-Man, just because he's been coming in real hot since yesterday.
He has. I mean,
all the events happening there.
Yeah, definitely yesterday, picking up some momentum to be sure. But with the fact that Prince of Persia has only beaten Spider-Man,
Yep.
and it's the only one, you have to imagine he wants to rack up a 3rd win here tonight to try to move his career in a different direction, maybe even get some wins against some other competitors.
Facts on that. Well, we'll see what happens for sure.
Spider-Man now just raking the eyes. There's Prince of Persia. Now going for a backdrop, hard backdrop. And these two really gonna go at it here. 20 minutes of action. And they're going for a cover. Is he gonna have him here for the first fall in 20 minutes? No. Just stomp in the head. Visual jawbreaker. And now, oh, what a cover. Cover could be over here. 1, 2, and no. And AB is eating so much bacon, he's just stuffing it into his face into silence. Because there's so much bacon here. And then just a punch to the gut. Like Symbiote Spider-Man. And then a punch back.
Good old bacon, man.
Yeah, you gotta swallow that stuff, man. We need you back at the booth.
Get him water. I'll be here.
We need you back at the booth. That's right, we still have our water cooler. These two, their history, large and abundant. Of course, the very first match we ever had in CIW was these two men. Match that has been very well received in a suplex, but from humble beginnings, with poor video quality, poor audio quality, you name it, to now, where we've got a 4-day extravaganza, make it a week if you count the house shows. Now these match going strong.
Only that elbow to the chin.
And an uppercut. Welcome back, by the way.
Woo! Man, I needed myself a good old chunk of water. I was dying.
A lot of
thirst.
bacon. Bacon makes you very salty.
Very salty, very dry, but it's okay. It's very delicious as well.
Well,
I
and of
gotta
course
stay
you're allowed it.
hydrated.
We got 20 minutes of action here. It's not like you walk away and then it could be over at any time.
Tell you, my friend here decided to bring himself a gallon container of water. I only, unfortunately, just have one Poland Spring bottle.
Yeah, well, I try to come prepared because I know we're in for the long haul here. And our final day of the Wres7leBration, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting us into your home here for this spectacular event. The second anniversary Wres7leBration since our reboot last year.
Oh, yeah. We live in the stadium right now.
And of course, many changes. Of course, we are now, as we finish up the Wres7leBration here, we have been relocated once again.
Uh-oh, punch to the head.
We are now at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Garden as the crowd has come alive with these punches.
5.
Will it be enough to get
6,
Prince of Persia incapacitated to get the first pinfall?
8. 9. One more. 10.
And he got him. He got him. And Prince of Persia,
Down.
Oh no.
Down for the count, ladies
Hurting.
and gentlemen.
Definitely
My goodness.
hurting.
Definitely feeling it.
But this is very early in this matchup. You never know when one man is going to catch the other here. Just like that, there's a cover. Could Spiderman get the first call of the night? No.
No. Oh, he kicks out right at that.
These guys really going at it.
My goodness.
Of course. Who do you think wants this more, AB? I mean, of course you got Symbiote Spider-Man who...
Well, you asked me earlier. I was letting you know, I think Spider-Man still winning. Even though Prince of Persia does want to try and break his streak and continue that 3-man win. You know, just like we saw yesterday with the match, our boy, he tried to go for an undefeated run, but he ended up getting a loss.
Yeah.
Through a disqualification.
Yeah,
Of all
but still,
things.
I'm still amazed by
Cena.
that count out.
Cena, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, well, we really didn't.
I did not see that coming.
And, of course, countouts and disqualifications will count as wins and losses.
Nope.
But who wants it more and who actually wins are two different things.
Facts on that.
Because somebody could be hungry but be caught at the wrong moment,
Yep.
and then that's all it takes.
It's not about how many hits, it's when you hit.
That's exactly right. And right now the advantage clearly in Symbiote Spider-Man's corner. Nobody with a win yet. We're narrowing down. Near 5 minutes elapsed. The Ironman experience does go to Prince of Persia here, as he was the one to claim that victory back in their 15-minute Ironman of yesteryear.
We'll see if an extra 10 minutes will make a difference.
And
Oh,
fourth
God.
consecutive building with bad ventilation, man.
Oh, man.
Fourth
You
consecutive
can
building.
see
but-
the smoke coming right out of the ground.
I know. Well, it's
Makes you
winter
think.
time, you know. It's a lot of steam. It's all half of it's natural,
They're
but
trying
it
to
is still
smoke us out,
Oh,
ladies and
backdrop.
gentlemen.
Oh, backdrop.
Like, a good backdrop. They're trying to smoke us out, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? We still survived. For
That's right.
you.
Oh, what an insecurity.
Oh, that's intense.
Persia, very athletic. And I know you can attest to this, AB, from years of seeing him. He is an incredibly athletic specimen here tonight.
Oh, yeah. No one's holding any punches and no one's getting any easy wins tonight.
No, that's
Not
for
at
sure.
all.
And this is the first match. The other 3 matches, huge names.
Oh, 1,
Of course,
2,
a World Heavyweight
just
Championship
one.
match.
Counter.
And Symbiote Spider-Man fighting back.
He was not having that.
No, he's not. And now what's he going for? Look at the leg wrench.
Oh,
that was
oh.
innovative.
Homie flipped him with the leg.
Using the leg lock to take over.
Damn.
That was very athletic. And a clothesline.
And a clothesline.
Nothing very mathematical about that, nor
Good shot.
with
Now that's
a
mathematical.
low blow. And referee tonight, the man getting hurt like always, Kevin James. Welcome, Kevin.
Woo!
It is great to have you here. I wish the very best for your safety.
You got this, man.
I really hope you don't get hurt.
Dude is made of bronze.
The
and
referees,
steel.
so far, the referees have not been that incapacitated for the
No.
most part.
With a home
1 or
run.
2. Let's hope Kevin James can reel that in.
Let's definitely hope we can reel that in for sure. We will see. Oh, kick and a smack to
And a
the head.
slap to the face. And do you think this rivalry is healthy between these two, or do you think there's a real war of attrition
Well, you know,
with that big bulldog?
ever since I saw that friendly competition of everyone beating each other in the groin, I think this is great friendly competition.
Yeah.
Men need to fight each other to feel better about all good things in the competitive world.
Well, and the fact that these two guys have faced each other now 5 times, you know, we start to get to know each other very well
Oh, yeah.
in those matchups, in the time that you work with them. Whether you like them or hate them, you respect them. And I think there has to be, even if there is something personal here, an underlying respect between these two individuals.
Yeah, it's a good way for them to gauge their own skill and see, like, hey, you know, maybe
5 years later,
better.
how are we doing? Or 7 years later.
Well, see if I've gotten better or if I've gotten worse in the time.
Symbiote Spider-Man won the first matchup between these two on our debut match. And, looking forward here, might be going for the sands of time.
Whoa.
Got him. Not going to be enough to put Spider-Man away.
Oh, man, he is
Here we are,
the sands of
12, little
time.
under 13 minutes to go. The cover here. Could Prince of Persia
1,
get the advantage?
2.
And no, only 2.
Wow, that was so close.
Only 2.
That was so close.
Prince of Persia wanted it. You could tell he wanted it.
My God.
But the fight continues.
Chin grip.
Of course, this match will not end
He's going to the top rope.
until the entire 20 minutes are spent.
Dropping that
Forearm
elbow.
missed it.
Missing it.
Missed it. Prince of Persia, you know, not to say what his accuracy record is, but it's the hits that when he gets them, they count.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that every one of them is a bullseye right on the money. Punch to the back of the head, but Persia hurting now.
Looking real hurt.
Symbiote Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, of course.
They're putting in a lot of damage.
I was told, by the way, because I talked to Aquaman backstage after these two reunited, that he is not going to be showing up
Sandy babies.
for the babies, and Prince of Persia's unmentionables, the grapefruits, if you will, getting a little juiced there.
Grapefruits.
Wasn't bad. He must be from the planet Neptune.
Oh, Neptune.
Neptune.
My gosh.
And that sweep of the leg by Tobey Maguire. Of course, Symbiote Spider-Man having his fair share of obstacles in his day.
Indeed. I mean, Prince of Persia, he's really been coming out tonight, beating him down. He hit him with the sands of time. And now he's going to try going for something else.
Of course, he wants him another gut-wrench suplex.
Ooh. Ouch.
Northern Lights, if you will. Spider-Man's down. Prince of Persia's hurting.
He felt that.
And these two guys. Oh, what a kick. Oh, what a kick. Always entertaining to watch these two compete.
Oh, yeah, going at it. These guys are definitely well matched in weight class, I feel.
Oh, and there's a reason that we always put them on the last day. They kick off the last day so well. Because they kicked off CIW
Springboard.
so well. The biggest drawing matchup in CIW history. The matchup between these two.
What
now
is
a
this?
roll-up. It's a roll-up. Is that going to be enough to take Prince of Persia down for a first pin? Yes, he got him.
Pin.
Wow.
Pinfall.
Wow, what
That's
a
1 point to
surprise
Spider.
pin. He caught him. But of course, still, this match is not even halfway done.
If this was a 10-minute match, this would have been close
This
to
is a
over.
10-minute match. Prince of Persia would only have 30 seconds, but of course, we are in it for the long haul.
10 more minutes.
And anything can happen in 10 minutes, AB.
To make a huge change, for sure. Oh, look at those punches. Oh, my gosh.
Now,
look at that
God,
kick to the
what a...
groin.
And no, Spider-Man did not like that.
Not appreciate
did
that
not
at all.
like that. Thankfully, wearing his cup tonight.
Yep. We always tell our components to be, wear the cup. You got to go do it.
Well,
Do
and
it
also
wherever you gotta wear
Symbiote
it.
Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man through his adventures in New York. I'm sure he's had a couple bad spills.
another pin.
Another roll-up. Is that going to
1,
be enough to put
2,
Persia down again?
3.
No,
Oh.
not enough.
Oh.
Not enough as Persia kicking out there.
Low kicks, high kicks,
Middle kicks. All sorts of kicks.
tons of throws.
These two still
Just
fighting hard.
staring it out.
Spider-Man getting his bearings here. I mean, not for nothing. Prince of Persia staying toe-to-toe with Spider-Man, as he usually does.
Facts on that. Both of them giving themselves time to recover. Not all over each other, as we've seen in some battles.
That's
They
right.
just go for the kill. These guys are expected to be going at it.
Yeah, and also taking some time to be methodical, really respecting the opponent's space. See that a lot with these two.
Definitely feeling each other out and just going at it and having very friendly competition.
There's only been one decisive victory as far as quickness goes. Another
Rope
cover,
break.
but a rope break, too close. One decisive, very short order matchup that the Prince of Persia won. Oh, what a tanglement there, but it's going
So
for another
many
roll of
pins.
victory.
1,
And Symbiote
2,
Spider-Man really trying to
Ooh.
catch Prince of Persia off guard.
These are some technical pins, ladies and gentlemen.
But Prince of Persia
My
staying in
gosh.
it.
Leave it to the spider to be able to twist and turn in
Well,
those various
that's
ways.
the name of the game.
My gosh. All right. Oh, clothesline.
Vicious clothesline there. And another cover.
Another
cover by
1,
Spider-Man
2.
trying to catch him, not looking.
Ooh.
But Prince of Persia still kicking out.
This man's like a first baseman trying to steal second.
Oh, wait a second. What's he
Choke
doing
slam?
here? I thought he was going to choke slam, but he's got him by both hands. Buckle
Ooh,
bomb.
Right into the turnbuckle.
Buckle bomb. That is a move that ended Sting's career, at least so we thought.
Oh, gosh.
That is a brutal maneuver.
That's intense.
Can cause spinal damage. He's lucky he didn't get really bad whiplash there, did Symbiote Spider-Man.
True that. My goodness. But he's a strong guy.
Oh, what a takedown. He is.
Need the superpowers help a little bit.
He is. Well, of course, he can't use them here. That is one of the rules.
Yeah.
That you can't use your powers here in CIW. It is a fair contest. Is Persia going to get the win? And he got one.
He got a pin.
And the series is tied now at
Our
1
side.
with 7:56 to go.
I still feel like they let a little bit of their immunity to damage. They let themselves
Well, I mean,
get hit.
there's no disputing that their gifts have made them very athletic,
But you know
have made
it's-
them very powerful and tactical, and they know that they have skill that is not based specifically on their additional abilities.
Oh.
And
yeah.
that kind of punishment, that kind of fortitude is why we bring them here.
Yep.
Why we make them compete here at CIW, where all of the greatest athletes come to compete for success, for glory, for the CIW title, which we will
look at
see
this.
later tonight, and a rope break. Persia getting hold of the ropes.
Rope breaking.
And more ring awareness by Prince of Persia.
Oh, another
cover by Spider-Man.
Oh, man.
One, two, and three. He
Oh
got him.
my gosh, he got it.
He got him.
Wow.
And
That
what do you
was
think
not-
about all these pinfalls by Spider-Man? It's a little,
man, he's
little
really
surprising
going.
for me.
He's been going for it, man. He's been really trying. I praise his technicality with all these different types
course.
of drops.
Well, now he's going up. It looked like he's going to go up to the top. This
Uh-oh.
might not be a good move, Spider-Man.
Back
And now
flip.
going for a moonsault and missed.
Oh, that's not good.
Didn't get anywhere near him.
That was not a well timed.
That was not a timed moonsault very well, but he's still out there. Of course, countouts will count as pins right to the eyes. Now both men up. Referees count up before. Now they're both started stepping back in the ring, going sideways.
So the question is, if they're both out there, who gets the point?
They both
get the
do.
point? Really?
They would both get a point.
Interesting.
If they're both out there and the referee counts to 10. But if only one of them, then the other person gets it.
Yeah.
But back in the ring, sands of time, hitting another sands of time. Could it be over here?
Oh.
Over for, and no, now a counter out here.
Spider-Man bouncing right back to that finisher. My
Yes,
gosh.
if there's anyone who knows about that. Oh, and now dumped over the top.
Oh, counter.
Took over the top and a forearm missed.
Oh, and he missed too. But he jumped right back up. Hurt.
Sometimes athleticism does not account for intelligence.
Definitely hurting.
And sometimes, and both of these guys wanting to dole it out to everybody, but sometimes you just got to take the back road just a little bit. Getting a little too overzealous there, I think, to both competitors, but that's what it takes.
Oh, man. Counter. Kicking him with the legs. My goodness. These boys really going at it. Giving it their all. Got 5 minutes and 27 left to go.
Spider-Man up 2-1. And a kick to the back of the leg. These two really working out. And it's interesting, AB, that the two pins that Spider-Man got were both quick pins.
Yeah.
And just kind of caught him looking.
Oh, that was
beating him
beautiful.
in agility, perhaps.
What a beautiful move.
And a double arm suplex off the top. Now another bow and arrow here.
Uh-oh.
And again close to the ropes. I bet they're going to call that for a rope break, but it looks like they're not.
Nope,
Just
he's stuck.
shy. Will that be enough to get the...
Is he gonna pin? No.
Thought he was going to get the submission there, but not enough.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony, turn the air down. Turn the heat off.
Yeah.
Turn off the heat to the stadium.
Yeah. It's make them suffer. It's cold. Now, backdrop. Could be... Oh, what a high angle backdrop. Referee Kevin James doing his best here, saying if he's going to quit, asking Spider-Man if he's going to quit. If I know Spider-Man, the answer will be no.
Heck to the no.
That doesn't mean that he's going to stop fighting. That doesn't mean
Counter.
that Persia's going to stop fighting.
Punch it to the gut. Oh,
Spider-Man.
look at that hold.
Now
Rope break.
slamming him down. Will Spider-Man be able to get the victory here tonight?
Let's see here. He's dragging him. Give him that arm
Now
drag.
going for the cover.
Another one.
Going for another roll-up
Another
cover.
technical.
Not going to be
One,
enough to put him
two.
away. And no,
Ooh.
only two.
So many technical pins.
And you got to appreciate the
Spider-Man
Prince of
today.
Persia's tenacity
Uh-oh.
and his resilience to kick out.
Throwing him
Now
off the
vaulting him out of the ring.
Will he go over the top?
It
Just
looks like
splash him.
he's thinking about it. You can tell he's thinking about it.
I saw the
You
contemplation.
can tell he's thinking about it.
there
Oh, and
he
it goes over and gets him. What a suicide dive. A suicide swanton, perhaps.
What a great setup for a move. My goodness.
Now wrenching him into the back. Of course, the referees count. But Persia really needs to get him back into the ring and get a pinfall here. He is down by 1. With only 3.5 minutes left to go. Right now, Spider-Man could take the lead in this series.
Feeling the attack on his head, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely hurt. He's definitely hurting from that somersault outside.
And still punishing the head. My gosh.
Who's going to end up taking it down?
Both very technical fighters giving it their all tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
But only one will be the victor here in match 1 of 4. And now too close to the ropes. And Spider-Man, for what it's worth, has really been going closer to the ropes than he should have for a lot of those submission maneuvers.
True. Last 3 minutes.
3 minutes, so the sense of urgency you have to imagine is picked up. And as I say that, going for a cover. Is this going to be enough to put Spider-Man away? And he got him! And it's tied.
It is tied up.
With a fast pin in the same way that Symbiote Spider-Man has gotten Prince of Persia.
My goodness. These guys have really been going at each other.
They really have. They really have, but now it's tied 2-2. If it's a draw, it's a draw.
It's a draw. That means no one gets a point.
That means no one, if the time expires, then it will end in a draw, folks.
All right.
And we will not have a winner. They will have matched each other equally.
Okay.
But we will have to, the one punch, third sands of time.
Wow.
And we have seen 2 of these before. Middle of the ring. Is this going to be enough for a cover for the first lead of the night for Persia?
3.
He got him.
He's in the lead. 2 minutes remaining. Will Spider-Man try to tie this up?
Now Spider-Man has to get on the offensive. But oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Another sands of time.
So many sands of time. He is really coming out of
an
here.
amazing effort.
Oh wow.
But will it be enough? Another pinfall.
Whoa.
Could he go up by 2? 1, 2, 3, and in just a minute and a half, Prince of Persia has taken 3 falls in a minute and a half to gain a 2-fall lead after a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Oh, Spider-Man has a lot of time to tie this up.
Yeah, he's got 90 seconds. He's going to need all 90.
He better make moves.
But he's got to make moves. He's got to, where are all those pinfalls that he was trying earlier?
Oh, come on, Spider.
But he's hurt. Spider-Man is hurt. You can see it. He's taking a hell of a lot of punishment.
Oh,
and a counter. A counter, will it be enough? Come on, Spidey. And now another counter.
1 minute and 10 left.
Too slow. He can't count it. He can't capitalize. Oh, now a headlock. Headlock's not going to do it, Spidey.
Oh, Spider-Man,
you're down by 2.
You better move. You got a minute left.
Prince of Persia, and he's hurt.
Oh, he
is hurt. And now a cover. Another roll up, but too close to the ropes.
Rope break.
Too close to the ropes.
Oh,
and oh man,
he's hurt.
And Prince of Persia, it looks like Prince of Persia now is coming out on top here.
Counter.
4 sands of time took their toll on Spider-Man. What a matchup, AB.
That's been something to see right there, man.
What a rally here. And to get the 3rd victory in this series by Prince of Persia, just a 5th sands of time.
Wow.
As if to put the exclamation point on the notion.
5 sands of time. Will this be 5 pinfalls?
He's gonna go hit it. The cover. Is it gonna be enough with less than 20 seconds left? And this is over.
That's 5.
Wow.
That's 5, y'all.
In a score of 5-2, the Prince of Persia has overcome Symbiote Spider-Man, and 1 uppercut just to cement it.
It's over.
What a win.
Winner of
What a win.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia to take the lead in the series 3-2 and to gain his 3rd ever win here in CIW. Your thoughts, AB, on this, the 1st ever match, the 5th in the series, the 2nd Ironman match
that
Persia's won.
I tell you, that's been something right there to see. I can't wait to see what else we got covered tonight. But tonight, these men came in with iron and steel, and Prince of Persia came out on top.
What an amazing matchup, but what an amazing feud these two have.
Indeed.
And here's to many more. But there's bigger and better coming up as we start day 4. Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
Satan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Here we go. What a matchup. Here comes the leader of the cult.
Oh, boy.
The man who has shaken things up to the core here in CIW.
Looks like we got Cult Leader versus Cult Classic, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
My goodness.
Of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, a big, huge favor granted by Michael Corleone, and the fun fact, Austin only said yes after he beat the Penguin. Didn't realize that. He didn't beat the Penguin, and then when Corleone beat the Penguin, Austin called him, said, all right, I'm in.
Let's do it.
He's going to face the devil here. And if there's ever going to be a guy who can take Satan down, who has seemingly been unstoppable, Stone Cold Steve Austin could very well be the man to do it, but the question is Satan working alone tonight?
Yeah, will he be trying to do any underhanded tactics tonight? We shall see. Well, this is a good man Stone Cold's record right now.
And listen to his look at the ovation here.
He's ready.
For Stone Cold Steve Austin. This
yeah.
crowd pumped.
Everybody's ready to see
This crowd is on its feet.
Even I'm rooting for the guy to come on down.
That's
and
right.
smack
Well,
it.
Satan has been seriously a pain in the backside for all of us.
Time for him to
Stone
get
Cold
it.
would be doing us a lot of favors if he took Satan down a peg here tonight.
This man needs himself what you call a Texas takedown.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's record in CIW is 1-0. His only other match was the first blood match against Mr. Clean.
All right.
And this time last year, literally this time last year,
101.
1 year ago.
There we go.
And of course, Stone Cold won that match, that first blood match. Mr. Clean unable to make himself dirty himself up or dirty somebody else, didn't have it in him. You have to wonder now that he's been converted, whether that match would go the same way.
Facts on that.
But the issue is, of course, this is not that match. This is a match against a much more formidable opponent, as much as I like Dr. Dirty here at Satan.
But if someone has what it takes to take Satan down, I think it's going to be Stone Cold.
Oh, no doubt. Satan's record 15-8-1
Okay.
overall. And his only pinfalls have ever come against Riddick and Bruce Lee. 2 against Bruce Lee, 1 against Riddick.
Oh, stomping out. Satan's getting stomped out by Steve Austin.
And now, and Steve Austin starting this match off hot. And and a low blow.
Hit him
and
with a low
immediate
blow.
dirty tactics by Satan. Oh, Kevin James getting hit in the crossfire.
Counter. Kevin James with a back up, boy.
Now, last time.
More stomps. Oh, he's just getting stomped out, y'all.
Now, B, if you recall, the last time we saw Satan.
Counter.
Satan had a match against Freddy Krueger in which he summoned Chrono to come and assault the referee and him and Freddy in order to give Satan the victory.
What's this over here? Hey, say, hey,
Hey,
buddy.
whoa, dude, come on,
just started.
dude, we had plate of bacon over here.
Watch the bacon,
dude,
buddy.
Come on,
Watch the bacon.
What was the point of that?
In the other table too.
Austin got a couple good shots in, and now Satan's throwing a temper tantrum.
Now we gotta freaking pay for the.
And
tables
now our monitors are gone.
Well,
We had to pay for those, by the way. Those came out of our checkbooks, by the way.
Facts on that.
Thanks a lot, Satan.
Well, it's
Backbreakers
okay.
to Steve Austin.
I made some good bets on this match, so I think we're gonna have a good time.
Well, we appreciate
Allegedly.
you allegedly doubling our revenue there. You thought I missed that, but I didn't hear you say that.
I went 4 down.
Yeah, see, there you go.
4 down.
Even better. But by the way, after the show, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that. But Satan with the right hand.
Yep.
And there goes.
Oh,
and
man.
there goes Stone Cold Steve Austin into the corner, but Austin knife edge chop.
Oh, look at
what
that.
a brawler! Who do you think's got the better punches, the better strikes?
Well,
Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, or the Incarnate One, Satan? Here with the cover, could be over here.
One.
Referees count only one.
One. Just one. Honestly, I tell you what, I feel like Steve Austin got himself the power pack punch behind him.
He does.
The big power patch punch, tell you what, he strikes from the legs, where Satan
He
strikes
does.
from the soul.
And Satan just struck right through the nads.
Yeah.
And Kevin James giving him the business, and look how much Satan cares.
Nope. But I don't know, man. I see what happens here, because Satan is a formidable opponent.
He is. Satan, of course, has had some remarkable wins. Of course, beat John Cena as we talk. We know what this is, AB. It's Satan's Fury.
Oh, no.
We've seen this before. Could it be? Down goes Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, man.
And I have been told that Satan has no interest in converting Steve Austin.
True.
Cover 1, 2, and
Nope.
the reason why, by the way,
Nope.
the reason why is that Satan said that he respects Steve Austin. Steve Austin doesn't suit him he doesn't need Steve Austin to do what he needs to do.
I don't think Satan has the power to do it.
Well, he does have the power to give him a big ass boot.
I see that. We shall see.
But maybe that's it. Maybe he needs to see if he can beat Steve
Look at
Austin
that.
on his own.
Not even a single 1 count. He done blew that shoulder
But of
up
course,
like nothing.
Satan beating The Undertaker last year.
Facts.
We saw that. Of course,
was
Satan,
something.
former CIW heavyweight champion.
Tell you.
That is well documented. His reign, he was the first CIW heavyweight champion. He has gone through the ringer, one of the early CIW originals who's been on top from the start.
What a barn door leg. Oh, but look
This
at him.
is,
He's hurt. You see, he's feeling it.
Satan is feeling it, and so
Oh,
is
man.
Satan and Steve Austin are both feeling it.
Oh, look at the knee to the chest.
These two beating each other pretty hard.
Oh, another knee to the chest. Uh-oh.
Now, what a just
Oh.
hips, and
Oh,
now,
he's
and
flipping
the
him off.
disrespect.
Oh, look at that.
But that is the Steve Austin the world knows and loves.
This disrespect, I feel, has been earned and warranted.
Yeah,
This
I
man's
mean,
been
The way that Satan has just
He's been running a mockery the whole show.
He has. He really has. It's been disrespectful from the production team to the tag team titles to converting people after they win good matches. Vertical suplex.
Look at
It's nice to see him get his ass whipped a little bit here by the man who opens up cans of whoop ass on a daily basis, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
For a Texas takedown. And we're not biased. Except for me, I'm biased.
I'm a little biased. But now just raining right hands.
3.
Raining down right hands.
Come on, what else? 4.
And now, it is also worth noting that Satan called off
6,
the troops.
7.
Said this is a match that Satan's got to win on his own, allegedly.
9. And, come on now, 10. There it is. There it is.
Do you believe Satan when he says that the cult's not going to show up here tonight?
I feel like they weren't going to show up if it wins. But if he loses, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I got a bad
hard.
feeling about
it's hard, you know? It's because they've been so instrumental in interfering with so much with what CIW been doing.
Everything.
Yeah.
If their leader loses, that's
Von Schrader, I mean, Chrono lost, but then Von Schrader basically put Kruger in the hospital.
Yep.
We saw that earlier in the Wrestlebration on day 3.
Yep.
Of course, we've got the tag titles, which also Von Schrader helps them win. But now they've got the championships.
I thought Big Man was going on top of the turnbuckle.
And now, what would this do for Satan if he does beat Stone Cold Steve Austin here tonight?
I feel
what kind of power do you think that gives him as far as where his career goes?
Honestly, I feel like it's more ego trip. Oh, right into the exposed turnbuckle.
Yeah, I hear you.
Still countered and kicked.
I hear you.
Oh, man, but it's more, I think this is just, what you call a rep thing for him. He's doing it for respect. He's doing it for reputation.
Good. He has beaten John Cena, of course.
Yep.
As we documented in a very close contest. He's beaten The Undertaker twice.
Yep.
Won a Hell in a Cell match, a fatal 4-way between Kane, The Undertaker, and the Grim Reaper. Way back in another Wrestlebration of years prior.
Yep.
And so Satan has got
punches to the face.
Kind of a vendetta against a bunch of the wrestlers of old as far as proving that he really is better than all of them.
Yeah.
And could it be here tonight that he overcomes the Texas Rattlesnake?
And for what I'm seeing tonight, I think we got ourselves a good old Texas takedown.
Well, this is, if there's anyone who could be considered on par with the devil incarnate,
plus my money's on it,
it would be Stone Cold Steve Austin, indeed.
And so
now a spinning neck breaker.
Oh, what a move.
Well, the money you know about.
Yep.
But anyway, now looks like Austin is going in, fighting right hands. And now going back and forth, these two men.
Going at it. Just going
both of them want this
win.
You know both of them want this win.
Oh, of course.
Now Steve Austin, now another neck breaker, working on the head and the neck. A target for Austin's stunner.
He's definitely feeling it. It's been a grueling battle between these two.
It's been back and forth.
Yep.
It has definitely been back and forth between these two men. But who will emerge victorious? Oh, what a slam, wrenching the arm down.
That's a slam. Are we going to see a finisher from our boy Stone Cold?
We could. Well, we just saw a punch to the dick. How do you like that?
That was something.
How do you like that, Maples?
There it is.
How about a second one?
Boom.
Just to hit the other side, just for good measure.
Got to equal it out. Got to have balance.
And now, speaking of balance,
and that's
turnabout fair play. And Kevin James not even looking. He's yelling at us.
Don't yell at us.
What are we doing? We're not the referee, Kevin.
We're just explaining.
Wait a second. Well, we've seen that pose before.
Posing.
He's done it once before, but all right. I guess nothing came out of that, but a backbreaker.
Oh, dropped him on.
Wait a second.
Dropped his knee.
Now Austin and Satan. He's probably wondering what he's got to do here. He's still. Hey! Wait a second. No!
Oh, man.
God damn it,
You gotta be kidding me.
That's Dr. Dirty!
Get out of here, Dr. Dirty.
Dr. Dirty! Hey, wait a second!
Oh my gosh, he busted him open!
Dr. Dirty just busted him open just like last year Austin busted him open!
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Don't tell me that's the only reason he's here. Now a pick to the gut. Kevin James is down.
Kevin James got knocked to the down, my God.
And Austin's furious. Austin is furious. And of course, maybe Austin calling off, and now upset, trying to get after Stone Cold. And now Satan back to it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Satan, not good.
Oh, he's gonna
this
hit him
is
with
not
a
good.
finisher.
Kevin James is back up. Kevin James didn't see.
Oh.
Kevin James didn't see. Mr. Clean get involved. Dr. Dirty get involved.
Ridiculous.
The cover.
1,
No,
2,
you get out this way.
3.
Damn it.
Ah, jeez.
With the help of Dr. Dirty,
Ridiculous.
Satan has won this match.
I call Fupa.
I call Fupa as well.
I call Fupa.
That is some total garbage. Steve Austin busted open here, but
I'm not surprised.
Of course, Satan couldn't get it done alone.
Of
course he couldn't.
My God.
Dr. Dirty, I guess, exacting some level of revenge for losing last week. Very lame.
Darn.
Very lame. AB, that was
someone's gonna have to answer for this.
That seriously, somebody's got to stop these guys because their running roughshot is really got to come to an end. Who's gonna stop this faction, AB?
I don't know.
Well,
hey.
We're gonna have to change gears because we got a barn burner of a match here tonight. You thought the last match was big.
Okay.
Johnny Cage versus The Rock.
Oh boy.
This match, The Rock has challenged Johnny Cage to this match because Johnny Cage beat Batista back last year at the Wres7leBration. And The Rock will not have Johnny Cage upstage him as Hollywood's greatest actor turned wrestler.
Facts.
Impressed was The Rock by the 10-minute draw that Johnny Cage had with the champion Bruce Lee at the very beginning of this year on New Year's Day. So The Rock made this challenge and has said some very mean things about Johnny Cage's family.
Oh no.
And now Johnny Cage, now very upset, says it was unnecessary. He's going to prove he is Hollywood's greatest star.
Oh man.
This is going to be a big match.
That's just funny though. You know, The Rock coming out here challenging him, getting him all riled up. You know, this isn't Rock nature right there. He's just ready to say whatever he needs to say just to get him ready to battle.
If there's anybody who's going to be able to talk smack, it's The Rock.
Yep.
But Johnny Cage, of course, taking exception to it. And so are these fans, apparently, because listen to the boos coming down for The Rock.
Oh, come on, guys. It ain't that bad.
AB, talk about The Rock for a little bit.
The Rock is my homie. I like this guy. We take tequila shots before the show came on, and it was a good old jolly time. He was telling me about his private jet times, and he invited us to go on the private jet, you know.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Yo.
He said if he wins this match tonight, we're going to party on his private jet.
Well,
he's going to have to come out in here, man, and you better get yourself back from that water cooler because this match is going to line up and it's going to be a heated match, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's see this man hop in here. Can you smell what this man is cooking? It's the guy. It's the man. It's The Rock. Not the boulder, but The Rock.
Well, Johnny Cage has been known to crush rocks and boulders with his fists in his day, so will it be enough tonight?
Can he crush this rock, though?
Well, that's why we're having this match, my friends. That is why we are having this match, and once again, we thank you so much for being a part of this CIW anniversary Wres7leBration, where the top stars compete for the richest prize in all of sports entertainment and wrestling alike. And The Rock pride here on the line against Johnny Cage. And let me give you some records, folks.
Let's go.
Johnny Cage, despite the fact that he's had a most recent victory or a draw against Bruce Lee, his overall record with battle royals and such is 4-15-1. And that one being the draw that he just had.
Yep.
What a win it would be against The Rock here tonight.
That'll be something to see right there.
And The Rock is 1-0, having beaten Aquaman last year. And here we go. And The Rock just taunting. The Rock just begging Johnny Cage to get up. Do you think that there's some sort of feeling of superiority that The Rock has?
Oh, look at that clothesline.
And now look at The Rock. The Rock just chipper out there.
Oh, yeah.
Just dancing.
Oh,
look at this guy.
Look at that. He's ready. Oh, he's ready. Oh.
Ready. And now Johnny Cage not appreciating
Dude, gave him a punch to
the fact that The Rock is just showing off so much.
Oh,
Big back body drop.
Big back body drop.
And down goes The Rock. And The Rock probably wasn't prepared for that.
Oh,
and
man,
The Rock getting out of dodge. Look at that. Maybe that body drop.
Yeah, Rock, get over here. Come here.
Looks like he underestimated a little bit Johnny Cage. Now referee Kevin James feeling better, thankfully, after being assaulted.
Yeah, that must have definitely hurt for him.
You know what's great, though, for Kevin James? Kevin James has gotten... We have a specific medical team for Kevin James, so they're ready the second anything happens to patch him up. So he has got much better medical care. So he is back in action here tonight. Thankfully was not a victim too badly of Dr. Dirty. But still, Dr. Dirty, of course, will undoubtedly get a fine for striking a referee. There is no excuse for that. He was not involved in the match. And a low blow by The Rock to Johnny Cage.
Oh, look at that. Going at him. Going at him.
Rock. Oh, spine buster. Spine on the pine.
Dropping him on the ground.
And look how proud.
Woo!
Look how proud is The Rock.
Counter. Better watch yourself, Rock. Don't brag yourself into a loss now.
Yeah, well, he's certainly, you say that. Oh, he's going for the rock bottom, but Johnny Cage counters.
Oh, wow, what a counter.
Johnny Cage countered out of the rock bottom. And oh, look at this. Look at the strength of Johnny Cage.
Oh, wow.
Lifting him up. Oh, not a buckle bomb. Oh, God.
Right into
The paralyzes
turnbuckle.
next, ladies and gentlemen.
That's intense. That's an intense move, Johnny. Johnny, naughty. Ooh.
Well, he said some very upset about what The Rock said about his children.
Of course.
Of course. And the worst, of course, is saying that he wore cheap sunglasses. And that he bought dollar store sunglasses. And Johnny Cage was very, very upset about that.
I just saw Johnny Cage in the Dollar Tree looking at sunglasses yesterday, though. So,
Well, he hands me receipts. He shows me $1,000 receipts for those sunglasses. I don't know which one he wears to the ring, but the cover, Johnny Cage kicking out at one.
I feel like he wears the dollar ones at the
Well,
ring.
he's lying to one of us.
Oh, man.
I don't know
Jeez.
which one of us, but he's lying to one of us.
Oh,
Backdrop, big backdrop by The Rock. And The Rock now
Rock punching in
raining
the
down the
face.
fist. And so far, The Rock has really taken the early advantage. And now we're going for a crossface. A crossface. Is that going to be enough to get Johnny to tap?
Oh, tugging at the face.
And now, do you think that the I'm a superior star complex, in a similar way that we saw with Hogan and Cena, you think that's going to apply here with him and Johnny?
I think so. I mean, it's The Rock.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of The Rock, here comes the Rock Bottom. Oh,
Boom,
thunderous.
Ziggy. Boom, shakalaka.
Thunderous. And now look at how happy
Boom,
The Rock is. But
shakalaka. Counter.
Johnny countering right out of it.
Look at that. Oh man, I'm loving the the effort, the participation.
Oh yeah, definitely there is certainly moxie in that man, Johnny Cage.
The
And
enthusiasm.
the belly to belly, and you gotta imagine that it had to have been a morale boost for Johnny Cage to go 10 minutes with the champ.
Yep.
And even though he didn't win, Bruce Lee couldn't pin him.
True.
He couldn't pin him. He went toe to toe with the champ and came out as equals.
Yep. Look at The Rock.
But is he the equal of The Rock?
Look at him getting turned up. Oh, here we go.
Rock, really?
Woo!
Rock, stop.
Dancing.
Stop,
dancing,
dude.
Dancing.
Come on, man. Come on, dude.
We might have had a little
Focus.
too much. We may have had a little
Yeah,
too
you
much
guys
tequila
clearly
backstage.
must have. How much of the bottle did you drink at a Bulldog?
3
Three what?
bottles.
3 bottles. Good.
Darn
He's
right.
still dancing.
Still dancing.
Oh my God.
Gotta dance that off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's really trying to keep the blood pumping.
Gotta.
But I mean, but with the way that The Rock diets, I mean, if there's anybody who can do that and still have a competitive match.
Darn right.
But that's not to say that The Rock isn't in top form here tonight.
Oh, he's ready to battle,
That's
y'all.
not to say that he isn't any way impaired. You know, if we didn't think that he was incapable of competing, we wouldn't have set him out there.
Yeah, we would have let him out.
We would
He's
not have
fine.
done that. He's fine.
All of our competitors have to pass a total accuracy test before they
Right,
go
no,
out to
and
the
he
ring.
flying colors.
Flying colors.
Flying colors. And
Yep.
now, but he may be seeing a few different colors now with those raining punches from Johnny
so many
Cage.
punches to the head. Oh my
And
God!
now, God, and viciously, and now The Rock finally breaking it up.
counters.
How many was
back.
that?
That was maybe 6 or 7.
I didn't count. But still smug with himself, but still not happy.
No.
Leaving the ring, not happy that Johnny even got that kind of advantage.
Look at the freaking wingspan of this man. It's huge.
Yeah, and then right now,
Counter.
The Rock. Right now, you got to give it to Johnny Cage. Johnny's trying here, another belly to belly.
He's giving it his all, ladies and gentlemen. Going in.
But you can see the effects of going toe to toe with The Rock setting in here tonight.
Oh,
Now going to the top. This might not be a good move. And wait a second.
Okay.
What happened there?
That's a good dodge.
There was a miss and then a miss and then a miss.
What a miss.
Okay. And these guys, I'm not sure what that was.
Counters.
Series of I dare not say the word botch, but
Back into
and
the
now
ring.
get down from there, Rock. Come on.
Hey, he heard you.
Get down from there.
Okay.
And now now
Oh,
he's-
knee to the chest.
it's not The Rock's style to go up to the top.
I don't know
It's
what
not
he's
really
doing
his
up there.
thing.
Like
Doesn't
I
need
said,
to do it.
3 bottles of tequila, ladies and gentlemen. 3.
3 and
I helped.
And now Johnny, this can't be good.
Uh-oh.
He did mention his children and his future
the
children.
babies.
And
No.
he used some very
Not the babies.
un-PC words to talk about Johnny's babies when he was done with him.
Oh, man.
And he was so happy he was exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
He's so happy he tired himself out, did the
Knock
Rock.
yourself off, man.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
might be getting a little over the little overconfident here.
Just a
Is
little
the
bit.
Rock.
Just a bit. Uh-oh, he's back up again.
And back
Drop
up
it
and
down.
decided
Oh, a
not
kick,
to.
a punch.
Smart by Johnny. Of course, he's got that you got caged cutter
Uh-oh.
that we saw him hit 4 or 5 times on Bruce Lee.
Oh, what a drop. Oh, Johnny
Big
really
back
going
drop.
at him. My God.
Which one of these two men is going to leave the CIW Wrestle-Bration the winner? in this battle of the movie stars. And The Rock might be making his case here. Another rock bottom.
Boom!
Damn!
My
Damn!
gosh. Boom shakalaka.
Down he goes.
Boom shakalaka.
And The Rock, it's time to pin him, man. Time to pin him, and that is not the move I would have gone with.
Okay.
But maybe trying to make him suffer.
Pulling that arm.
Maybe The Rock really is offended at Johnny Cage, the fact that he beat Batista.
Maybe.
Do you think that he's a little insecure about his title right now as Hollywood's greatest wrestling transition into Hollywood?
Oh, I don't know. I think he's just feeling those bottles, and he came in tonight to really just throw down. And he felt like this was going to be a regular old match, just taking out a chum, but he's feeling the competition.
He can't want Johnny Cage to earn that kind of title.
Nope.
He doesn't want him to earn that kind of respect as a Hollywood-turned wrestler. But a win over The Rock would do that for Johnny Cage here, and you'd have to really seriously consider him for #1 contendership, record notwithstanding, for a heavyweight championship opportunity. But of course, that is down the road. We'll see who wins the CIW Heavyweight Championship here later on tonight. In our main event. And now Johnny with The Rock, look out here, superplex!
Woo!
And both men down!
Oh, hit him with a superflex, but still hurt himself.
And Johnny is hurt.
Oh, Rock is
Johnny
hurt.
has got to be hurt. The Rock is hurt. Both of these guys giving it all they got. As only wait a second. Here's the You Got Caged. He's going to hit it. Damn! One You Got Caged isn't enough to put away The Rock. The cover 1, 2. He did it!
Oh no, Rock.
Johnny Cage pulls off the victory of a lifetime.
Look at Johnny going
What an upset!
My gosh, an upset. We're not going on that private jet, my friend.
From the draw with Bruce Lee to the victory here against The Rock and the victory against Bruce Lee, there is a man with everything going his way heading into 2021. Does Johnny Cage. What a victory here for this young man.
There he goes. Oh man, he's really running for that heavyweight title.
He may have those $1,000 sunglasses after all. Obviously offended. Johnny Cage the victor. What a match, but now it's main event time.
Main event time.
The CIW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Oh boy.
Wario, Bruce Lee. This match is going to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Can Bruce Lee stop the absolute wrecking machine that is Wario here tonight, AB?
Oh man, we will definitely see. I'm a good fan of Bruce Lee's. You know, we had a great time. This party was awesome, but man, Wario's coming in hard.
Well, Bruce Lee, of course, that party had to be delayed several hours while Bruce Lee went to the hospital after a vicious assault by Wario in backstage after the 8 days of CIW at the beginning of this year, starting on January the 1st. We saw that happen after Bruce Lee had a 10-minute match, as we just recently documented, with Johnny Cage. But here tonight, Wario earned this opportunity, having beaten Eclipse, the gut check heavyweight champion.
Oh, even talking junk to the announcer.
And Wario wants that belt. Wario, ever since leaving Team Mischief, deliberately sacrificing his tag team titles, he has been on an absolute warpath. Having seldom lost. His record, the best in CIW. His record is 16-4-1.
Oh, shoot, look at him.
That is a record. That is a substantial record.
That is a record.
As here comes our champion,
Bruce,
who won the belt, if you recall, having beaten Satan after cashing in his Money in the Bank, after starting his record with a 0-5, or 1-5, and then won a match against May just to not be eliminated, won the Money in the Bank, and then of course beat Satan twice, and then retained against a whole slew of opponents, including Freddy Krueger and Chrono, in some of the greatest matches in CIW history, but his toughest test tonight. No interference here by anybody. This is one-on-one fight to the finish. Bruce Lee's record 9-10-2. Who do you got, AB?
Well, I'm going to put my rooting in for Bruce Lee, but I feel like Wario's coming in here and he's really trying to get that title. He's been on a warpath.
Well, Wario beating 3 superheroes in one night back at Arnhem Asylum. As well, and dominating. Not just beating them, dominating them. Absolutely dominating. Just like that with a clothesline down.
I guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very heated battle.
Yeah, and the champion going down.
Stomping.
Bruce Lee immediately taking the fight to Bruce Lee, and down goes our champion, getting manhandled to start out.
Already.
As we've seen from Bruce Lee, or from Wario rather, time and time again. But Bruce Lee fighting back.
Getting kicks,
kicks in.
Kicks and punches.
But Wario, it's going to take more than a couple kicks to get Wario down.
He's a big man. Big man needs big strikes.
The only loss Wario's had in the past 4 years, 4 or 5 years in fact, was a count-out loss
what a clothesline.
to Waluigi. Every other match he has won.
Yep.
And in this particular fashion, of course, his winning record, his winning way started with a 1-on-2 demolishment of the other Rangers.
Yep.
And it's been just on top ever since.
Oh, man.
And not even Bruce Lee has had that kind of momentum.
You can hear the smacks from here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he
It's
can.
ridiculous.
Wario not pulling any punches. The master of the Goldman Sachs.
Counter. Uh-oh.
No, Wario. Uh-oh. What has Wario got planned here?
Oh, is he gonna throw him outside?
Don't throw him the outside. Good God.
He chucked him out the ring.
Square on the back and the neck goes Bruce Lee, and that is the brutality we have come to expect from Wario.
My gosh. Let's see what we
This
got
match,
here, gentlemen. Ladies and
folks,
gentlemen.
this match has
just
been
taunting.
all Wario. Hey, B, have you ever seen Bruce Lee get this manhandled before?
This man held before in the past? I don't know. I mean, Satan, last time we faced Satan, it was a duel.
It was a fight to the death, you know? And another clothesline. Down again goes Bruce Lee.
I feel like this isn't a situation Bruce Lee hasn't been in before. So
that's very true. But they have never, only once have these two met, and that was in a tag team match.
Yep.
That tag team situation where Johnny Cage actually took the pinfall, and it was a tag match in a tournament.
Just choking him with the rope.
And now just choking the life out of Bruce Lee. And of course, that tag match won by Team Mischief, who would go on to win the tag titles for the first time. Of course, Waluigi winning tag bouts again earlier on day 3.
Double counter.
And now Bruce Lee, and again, Bruce Lee getting absolutely taken to task here tonight by Wario, the master of the Goldman Sachs, the absolute dominant gold miner himself.
Going in, just going to town.
Wario just beating him mercilessly. I've never seen Bruce Lee get this few shots in before in my entire life.
I think he's still hurting from when he got ambushed at the arcade area.
Well, he certainly could be. I mean, he was not looking good at the party.
Nope.
He was not looking good at the party. And the fact that he even came and still had the party, and now just again, dominating Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's been advised many times before by his staff that he should not be taking this battle on today.
Yeah.
They said he needed a lot more time to recover than he did.
Yeah, the doctors, I mean, they cleared him. They tentatively cleared him, but this is bad.
Yeah,
This is bad. I mean, with a guy like Wario who's not going to care,
open.
obviously, about the damage he's done, that was the whole point.
Yep.
And Bruce Lee's in a bad way. No, no, God!
Right
chest first into the steel.
That must be. That hurts.
Bruce Lee barely getting a shot in, folks.
Nope.
Can you believe this, AB?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No, not this. None of this. No. God, no.
Turnbuckle.
Come on, Kevin James. You got to stop this.
Kevin James, this is
you got to pull this apart. Come on, and no turning around. Come on, Kevin. Kevin might still be a little delusional there.
Yeah, he got
after getting hit by Dr. Dirty.
Backs on that.
I mean, it's nice to see him still standing, but come on. This brutality is sick. This brutality is absolutely demonic. And Bruce Lee's still trying to fight back. The title on the line.
Back chop.
CIW's richest prize. You know Wario wants it, AB.
Oh, yeah.
But Bruce Lee wants to do everything he can to keep it. But right now, Wario absolutely dominating Bruce Lee. Oh, no.
Bust him open.
And he's busted open, too. The brutality, man.
Oh,
come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Goldman Sachs. We've seen this end matches.
This might be over.
No way. Bruce Lee can't be beaten this quick. He can't have been dominated like this. This is Bruce Lee we're talking about. No way.
This man
the cover.
Not ready.
Bruce Lee. The cover.
2.
Wario.
3.
Oh, my God.
That's it.
Wario's the champion.
And for good measure.
Well, and he's halfway eating the belt. He's putting it underneath his trousers.
Oh, that's not classy.
Wario. Oh my. I'm in shock.
Bruce Lee was not ready for this match, ladies and gentlemen. He got way too beat.
Bruce Lee just got dominated. Folks, the Wario era. But Bruce Lee aside, this man has dominated every single person he's faced for years now. What a win. Is anyone ever going to beat this? The Wario era has begun. We'll see you later, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for
Wres7leBration,
watching.
7 years. We'll see you next time.
Woo!